Hi, my name is Lee Johnston from UnitedSEO. Welcome to episode 2 of our new video series. And today we're going to be talking about how to write a proposal. So first point is to make the proposal about them. So many proposals that I see and that I've seen in the past, it starts with basically a company profile on that company who are actually pitching their product or services. So it talks about them for a long time, it mentions how long they've been in the market, it tells them all about the clients that they've worked with, it tells them all of the basic details. And the thing is, that's exactly what everybody else is doing. Ultimately, that prospect is interested in them. This goes back to a point that was mentioned on the previous video, which hopefully you've watched by now. But the prospect is really concerned about them and what's in it for them. So start your proposal about them. Have a clear plan. So when you're running through your proposal, show that you have listened in a previous meeting, in a previous phone call, to their objectives, to their goals, their ambitions, to what they're looking for, and that you've established a need and now you're putting forward their solution. So your clear plan should be your solution. What is it that you're offering that is going to match their need and help them to achieve their objective, to achieve their goals and ultimately their ambitions. Next point is to be different. So proposals are very well known for just being a document that is sent out, probably on an email. Some people maybe go and meet the client and pitch face to face, which is definitely a step in the right direction, but it's really just the same pitch, looking at a PDF PowerPoint presentation. And the first point I would suggest is make sure that either you're doing this face to face and really make it stand out. So you have to be passionate in your presentation, you have to be clear with what you're talking about, and you have to pitch with conviction. Don't just sit there, pretending and thinking, oh, this sounds great, this is what you need to do. Really show conviction and show that you have a suggestion and a strategy for them. The other option you've got nowadays is to incorporate video proposals. So this is a really easy to do technique. You can find some software online that you can actually record your screen so you can show your prospect certain aspects of your proposal on the screen, and then you can actually share a video. Now, I would imagine that not many of your competitors, even in this day and age where video is so popular, are actually doing that. So utilize that. Now, that can also be done when you're earlier on in the process. So maybe you're running an audit, maybe you're just dropping them an introduction video, maybe you're sending them a follow-up, a happy birthday video, whatever it may be. But this is something that can definitely be incorporated when it comes to proposals as well. The next point is on the follow-up. So after a proposal, there should be a commitment. So that commitment is, when are you next going to talk? When are you going to follow up with them? And that has to come by asking the question. So once you've finished your pitch, if that's face to face, once you've spoken with somebody on the phone, if you've shared a video proposal, then you want to check in with them, follow up and say, look, I've just sent this over, and then ask the question. If I call you in 2 days, will that have been enough time for you to have seen that video, gone through that proposal? After your pitch, if I give you a call tomorrow, is that enough time for you to have gone through this with your team, had a think about it, and then we can catch up? If they say yes, then lock in that commitment and make sure you call them at that point. That's another key point. Make sure you stick to that commitment. Now, there's a very good chance that when you put that call in, they won't have watched the proposal, they won't have gone through it, they won't have had a chance to discuss it internally. That's fine. Get the next commitment and repeat this process until you actually then get to the point where they have done it. And it can take 3, 4, maybe even 5 times of them saying, yes, I will watch it, I will go through it, I will discuss it internally. You keep calling them, but the key is making sure that you stick to that commitment, because they know that you are going to be there, you're going to be calling them, and that's going to make them go through this. And then from there, of course, you can continue your follow-up process into actually closing them and turning this into new business. And of course, you've made yourself stand out by following a good and quality structure for your proposals. So that's just some key points on how to prepare a proposal. Just to summarize, that's making it about them, having a clear plan, being different, and following up. That's my suggestions on how to prepare a better and most improved proposal. Thank you very much for listening to episode 2. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we look forward to sharing the next video with you very soon.